about the loan for school. See, the Majma' Ulama al-Sharia, the Sharia's Council of Scholars, led by Dr. Salah al-Sawi, they studied the issue of borrowing money for school loans. And this is a hot issue, especially with our children and youth. And they ruled that, like all types of other loans that come with riba, it is haram. If you want the details, we can go into the details. But the rule is that it is haram because it carries riba. There is no doubt about it. So they comment and say, but if you could pay it within the grace period, which is next to impossible, because they only, some loans, they give you 0 grace period. Some others give you the maximum 6 months from graduation, then the riba kicks in. So when do you get a grace period? There is no grace period. But they say if you could pay it within the grace period, like if you graduated and you owe $150,000 and you could pay $150,000 in 6 months, like you work with, either Trump or Clinton or somebody, maybe you could pay it in 6 months. You could get some money from somewhere, pay it off, and then pay the other guy. Otherwise, it's haram. Okay? But they say if the community sees that some specialties are necessary and missing and needed in the community, and there is no way to cover the expenses unless somebody takes a loan and so on and so forth, then you have to consult with a scholar. That's what they say. On your specific condition, the prohibition will continue to rule, but maybe you could get a license if your very specific situation matches certain criteria that they set. So it continues to be haram. He is saying, I spoke with someone here about someone else, and we said something, and this someone got the news of what we were saying from somebody who heard us, he and his friend talking, and the person, the target of the discussion, when he knew, he became very angry, and he came and he blamed them. So his question is, should we have spoken to him directly instead of talking about him? Definitely, talking directly is the way we should always, as Muslims, adapt as a natural way. من رأى منكم منكرا فليغير بيده means change it with your hand if you have authority and power. Okay? But if you don't, يغيره بلسانه. How do I change something munkar if I talk about it to someone else other than the one who's doing it? I cannot change it. But if I talk to the person directly, it is like when you are in the traffic, right? You are driving your car and you see somebody doing something wrong. Do you talk to someone who's not doing anything wrong to tell him, look at this one, he's doing something wrong? Is this what we do? What do we normally do? Watch out, your light's not working, your signal is not working, something. Your tire is flat. If you want to correct, then go to the person that you know is able to correct what is wrong. I'm going to the roots. The roots are, you spoke about someone in his absence. You had a mole, someone listening, who makes it his interest to go make animosity between you and the target of the discussion. He's wrong, definitely. But that's not the whole story. It's not, I hope you're not saying alhamdulillah that he was wrong, because you also were wrong, and alhamdulillah that you know that you are wrong, because you repented and you asked forgiveness. That's good. But I'm saying the answer to the first question was, should we have gone to the person, yes, I believe, and instead of talking about each other, we should talk to each other. Listen, this is one of the things that we always use with non-Muslims. We tell them, do not talk about us or about our religion. Talk to us. The Quran teaches us that وَلَا يَغْتَبْ بَعْضُكُمْ بَعْضًا. What is غيبة? غيبة is when you mention your brother with something that he does in his absence. Then فَإِنْ كَانَ فِيهِ فَقَدْ اغْتَبْتَهُ. If it is true, you have committed backbiting. And if it is false, you are a fabricating liar. فَقَدْ بَهَتَّهُ. So we should avoid all of these kind of discussions altogether. My time is up tonight. جزاكم الله خير. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.